All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Right now, we got just me and DP, and we are waiting on Christian and Fig to come back in. So, yeah, just catching up. I sent my condolences to DP because the Yankees were knocked out of the playoffs by Toronto last night.
I got to tell you. All right, so this will be 16 years in a row that the Yankees have not won the World Series. The guy I feel sorry for is Aaron Judge.
How so? I didn't watch the game. So,
Well, he's the best Yankee to never win a World Series, in my opinion.
oh yeah. Damn, he has been with the team that long.
He's been with the team, I think, 9 years. American League, Player of the Year last year, maybe this year. I think his batting average this year was, I think it was 331.
Jesus.
I think that was like 20, 30 points. I think 20 points higher than the next place guy.
Never had a ring.
No. Hadn't had a ring yet. He's been there 9 years.
Damn.
Never had a ring.
Well, and again, were I a betting man, not because I'm not a Yankees fan.
Now, am I an entitled Yankees fan? Yeah, bro. I realize.
I get it, man. I get it.
There's been a lot of teams that have been more long suffering.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
Me being a Sox fan, still proud.
You suffered most of your life.
Yeah, it was terrible, man. Up until 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget the end of 2003. Aaron frickin' Boone, man. One fell swoop, man, and the Red Sox went home. But they got it back next year. And man, they were untouchable.
Didn't they sweep the Yankees?
They swept the no. That was that great. They were down 3 games.
That's what I meant to say. They won,
and then they came back and won the remainder.
And then didn't they sweep the World?
Then they swept the Cardinals.
Yeah. That was a fucking run.
You weren't going to touch them, man. Once they lit fire,
that was impressive.
Yeah, that was
I remember Game 4. We were actually in Rock Hill, watching it on TV. And I'm like, motherfucker, is it just gonna win? So we're gonna beat them 4-1. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Nope.
No. Well, and man, the St. Louis offense scared me to death, man.
Yeah,
dude, you had Pujols, you had Scott Rowland, you had David Eckstein, Larry. God, man, I'm trying to think of all these super power hitters that that St. Louis had, and Boston pitching shut them down, man. Completely shut them down, man.
Testes 1, 2, 3.
Pedro was literally on fire. Kurt Schilling was. It was great series. But betting man, going back to Toronto, I really had my doubts. After Boston got knocked out, I said the Yankees won't get by Toronto.
Toronto can get on base. They always get on base.
Yep.
And they can move them around the bases.
They're playing small ball, man.
That's what they do.
Yep.
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They get on base like 80% of the time.
Yeah.
In some form.
Back when we were in Faith Collapsing in the band, one of the bands I was in, we used to one of our favorite things. Yeah, Faith Collapsing.
A great band.
One of our favorite things to do, like when we'd go out to play a show somewhere, we would always stop by a local Walmart so we could go look. Tony wanted to go look at the action figures, because if you're an action figure collector, the more stores you can go to, the better your chances are of finding one of those, unicorns that everybody's looking for,
Yeah.
So we'd go into these stores and we'd all go our separate ways, except for Jeremy and I. Usually we would always hang out together, and we would find a phone, and we would either fart into the phone over the intercom.
I've seen videos of people doing that.
Man, but then one of the funniest things was doing testes, 1, 2, 3. And just over the intercom over all the Walmart, and we would just be dying laughing.
Beavis and Butthead never gets old, man.
No, not at all.
All right, man. Let's get back to this scam coin we're all gonna do. I need to make a ton of
All right,
money
so-
really quick.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I mean, and so yeah, we've been talking about different types of crypto, and I just showed Christian this other miner that does Dogecoin and it does Litecoin, and I think it was $400 on the high side, but it's actually modular. You can. Well, I don't want to mine that today. Pop that chassis out and put a new one in, and mine whatever
something
you want.
else.
And that's not
Yeah.
a bad price, man. Truthfully, I mean,
No, and you can mine two different. You can be mining Dogecoin and Litecoin at the same time out of the same box.
because you've got me looking at on Amazon at 2 a.m. looking at $5,000 miners. Nikki's like, "Go get the fuck out of here." I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
baby, I'm sorry." Keep
So I saw yesterday, guys were like, and this dude, one guy, he's really into this kind of stuff, and he says, "Yeah, your odds are 1 in a billion of hitting a block, but." Am I going to sit here and tell you it's never happened? No, because it has. The guy with a damn pocket solo miner has hit a block. So you have to weigh the odds with, it's just a game of numbers. We talked about this, man. Like,
It is a game of numbers.
you go play poker. That's not a game of luck. That's a game of skill. This is a game of numbers, man. That's all it is. And it's not whose machine is better. It's which one of these picks the right combination and goes clink.
at the right
That's
time.
all it is.
And 144 chances a day
Yeah.
times how many miners you get is pretty good. And the nerd what is it called? The Nerd Miner 2.
Yep.
They all seem like you said they all run on the same was it software or whatever?
Yeah,
you said?
except
I mean,
for
it's-
the Chinese versions. Like I said, they've got that's one of mine bricked itself because it's license required. I'm like, what? It's an open source code. What the?
I just hope my Trust Wallet BTC address works with it because that's how I've always bought and moved
So,
Bitcoin. So
I've done a lot of research on that because I do have a Coinbase account set up now, and I've read reports that it doesn't work with Coinbase accounts, and I've read other reports that it does work with Coinbase accounts. So I've also opened up an Electrum account as well. So I've actually got two different wallets plus the Ledger wallet, the hard wallet, which you can't write directly to that. It's got to go through Coinbase or go through your
Yeah,
soft
the
wallet.
ledger is just a depository.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then understanding the seed, a 12-word phrase, 16-word phrase, I've got all that down pat now. So now I'm just kind of researching different coins, because I'm doing this for fun, but at the same time, I'm like, well, let me look at some of the lower, penny coins,
Yeah.
see what I can do with those,
I saw 2 videos today where they said that the Nerd Miner 2 you could use a Coinbase address, but
Yeah, again,
I don't know
I've
how
seen
old these videos are.
I've
or-
seen conflicting reports. You go on Reddit and they're all over the place. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't.
I've seen a lot more. No, you can't.
I think the problem that I'm having with my one working one. So I bought 3 of these. These were all Chinese made. One of them bricked right off the bat doing a firmware upgrade. The second one has a license required, which again is an open source thing, so this should not be an issue. And then the third one, I can't get it to connect. It's looking for a pool address. And whatever the default pool is in the registry on the machine, apparently it's not the one it's looking for. I don't know.
I think what is it? Publicpool.io.
Yeah, and that's what it's looking for. That's what it keeps getting stuck on. It keeps scanning. Looking
Is there
for
any
that.
way to do like a master, like a reset of the whole fucking device?
Yeah. Problem was, I did that with the license required one,
Yeah.
and I did what they said: hold this button down for 5 seconds
Yeah.
until the machine reboots, and it did. And then when it came up, I'm like, okay, cool. Now it's looking for the network again. So I use my phone. You connect to it as a Wi-Fi point, and then you punch in an IP address in your browser, and then you're on that machine. Now you tell it, join my network, my home network, and here's my Bitcoin wallet address. Okay. So once I do all this, then I reboot the machine again. It joins my home network, but then it gets stuck at 70% saying looking for this pool. So
What happens if you have a power outage, though? I mean, are you gonna have to go through and
no, it should automatically do it. The problem that I had was when I did the wipe, my Bitcoin address was still in the machine, and that's one of the reasons I don't want to send them back.
No, yeah, good. I would throw it away before I sent it back.
It's $100 for
Yeah,
3 of them.
that's,
so, yeah,
that's,
I just toss them in the trash. You know,
That's some shit I would do right there, which I agree with.
so
You wouldn't return that with your Bitcoin.
Yeah,
address?
No,
DP?
dude. Hell no.
I know you wouldn't.
and setting up. I don't know when the last time you were on Coinbase or when you set your account up, but it's very strict, man.
I set my account up in 2018.
I had to send them a picture of my driver's license.
Yeah,
front
I've
and
had
back.
to do that about
Yeah.
5 times over the years.
Yeah.
If I stay off of Coinbase for too long,
Right.
they'll make me.
But
do-
now, answer this, and again, I'm still new to all of this. So your wallet itself, that address never changes. Once you are assigned a wallet, it's that wallet. That's it.
software wallet.
Software wallet.
Yeah,
Okay. So that address does not change.
I don't think it does.
No.
Mine has never changed, and I actually had 2.
That's
God, we got the same ringtone.
Yep, that's scam, or they want money, one or the other.
I had my regular
the same.
wallet, and then I had another wallet, which I labeled the Vault,
Okay.
within Coinbase. In that wallet, it takes like 3 days to get into it, or 2 days, or
Oh wow.
yeah, you can't get right into it, and that's where, if I had anything on the exchange, because sometimes you got to have your shit on there. I mean, if the market is getting kind of where you want to sell,
Right.
and you're,
Yeah,
you want to be able to freaking roll. So I would keep it. If I had it on the exchange, the first place I would put it would be in the vault, and then I would schedule a transfer over to my regular wallet, and then I would be able to. I could even theoretically sell it if I was in damn Food Line from my phone, even
Right,
though
right.
I never did anything over my phone like that. I was always on my computer. And I never linked my bank account to it unless I was making a transaction.
Well, so I did link one of my accounts, but I've got several bank accounts.
Yeah.
And this is one that I don't
Yeah.
keep money in anyways. The one thing it didn't ask me for was the what were we just talking about, the keys, the
Seed phrase?
seed phrase.
Yeah.
Coinbase never asked me that, never had me set one up, which I thought was kind of weird. So is it waiting for something physical to be deposited there before it gives me one?
God, it's been so long ago, man. They gave me a seed phrase and I wrote it down. Like I said, I got one copy in a safety deposit box,
Right.
and I got the other one somewhere else. I don't remember.
yeah.
don't remember.
I remember getting a seed phrase for my Coinbase account.
It's a big, long. No
yeah.
one could remember.
Like I
it.
said, the one from Electrum it gave me, and I think it was 16 words.
But you got to have that if it comes down
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you've lost everything else. If you got that seed phrase,
Which makes me
Or if
wonder.
anybody else does, it's
Well,
their
and
wallet.
so that brings up a good point. So I, again, you get on Reddit, you don't know what's true and what's not. This is like Wikipedia, it's somebody's opinion. And I'm reading these stories of, man, I lost $100,000. I lost $500,000. I'm like, how does that happen?
I can tell you a couple of ways it can happen.
If you have this seed phrase and God forbid you don't have it stored on your computer or your cell phone somewhere, how did a hacker
You don't want
get
to
that?
store it on your cell phone.
SIM
No.
card swaps, not
Well,
having 2-factor authentication, all kinds of shit like that. Answering a stupid fucking email that says it's from Coinbase and it's really not from
yeah.
Coinbase. All kinds of ways that shit can happen.
And I'm
Yep.
gonna tell you, man, they're Jesus, man. Like I said,
It's the Wild West, bro.
I was
They're-
getting those
yeah.
those PayPal scams, because Jew was selling some cards
Yeah.
on Marketplace, and these guys were like, "Oh yeah, I've already sent your money." I'm like, "Well, I'm looking at the account. No, you haven't. Oh, you need to check
Mm-hmm.
your spam folder. Why would anything from PayPal be in my spam folder?"
Exactly.
And then I open the email up. Now, this is the first time I've had to deal with this, and I start reading through it. It's like, you need to call this number here and have your person, have the buyer deposit an additional $500 into your account so you can upgrade yours to a business account. And I'm like, hold on a minute. First off, I'm already a business account. This is under JR Trading. So I set it up as a business account already. And as I'm reading further down, it says, please contact us at paypal.support@gmail.com. And then I went, wait a minute. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Right there.
There's the
Yeah.
proof of the scam.
You know, like,
No, I don't.
okay,
I've
okay.
never opened any email I've ever received from Coinbase. I'll
Okay.
always go directly to the website and
Sure.
I'll log in. I'm like, oh no,
Well, I would
Nothing's
assume
going
I would
on. It's-
assume that any
everything's good.
email that they would have officially sent you would be in your somewhere in your account. You know,
Yeah.
Messages. in
messages.
there.
Yeah,
would-
yeah.
yeah.
So
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't know what's going on with I bought some B&B about 3 months ago, and I've
that-
only got one account left. It's my business account.
Is
It's
that the
Christian's-
Binance coin?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's so I bought a little bit of that so I could buy something else I was interested in, and a startup that I'm really interested in. It's called Cold Wallet. But anyway, and now I can't buy any more. If I go and try to buy one, my bank will refuse all future
Why?
crypto. I don't know. That was my question. Like, what the hell's going on now? Even though it came out of my business account, which is the only account I've ever used, which is my Christian's Quick Clean account, I still got it.
who is your bank to tell you what you
Wells-
can and
it's
cannot
Wells
spend your money
Fargo.
on?
But I'm not saying they're not telling me I can't do it, but the transactions are not completing when I go to when it goes. It'll even bring me to the Wells Fargo site where I have to approve the transaction, but it won't go through. I've tried like 10 times to buy a little bit more crypto to play with.
There have been some banks that won't mess with crypto.
Well, I think Wells Fargo must be becoming one of them.
My
because I
bank
can't
is
buy
my
shit.
bank. Don't. I mean, never had a problem.
I never had a problem
Oh.
before.
Well, I've not physically bought anything yet.
Mhm.
Yet.
Really?
No.
Uh,
No.
buy
Um,
Bitcoin.
I'm
Well,
not
if
gonna
you
buy it.
wanna-
I'm gonna be mining.
All right, if you want to, all right, here you go. If you want to test the site, just buy a stable coin. Just buy USDC. Like
Mhm.
it's like it tracks the dollar. If the dollar is a dollar, which it is, USDC, it's a dollar.
Okay.
You can do that.
All right. All
Or Tether, that's the same thing as USDC, but Coinbase uses USDC.
Okay.
A lot of other places use Tether.
Okay.
It's just I kept money in USDC forever
All right.
instead of having it in cash, which there's no advantage one way or the other. But you can transfer
Yeah.
USDC to a ledger. Can't do
Otherwise,
that.
you got to go to
cash.
exchange, right?
Yeah,
Just,
exactly. That's one advantage.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Coinbase gave me a $50 sign-on bonus when I first opened my account with them. It was Bitcoin.
Those
I wonder what
fuckers,
it would be.
Really?
I wonder what it would be worth now. I mean,
They didn't give me shit.
You didn't get nothing.
I didn't get nothing.
No.
I got $50 in that, and then when I completed their tasks that they give you, those weird little tasks, I got like $25 in XRP, and then something, and then another $20 in something else.
All right.
It was what? It's not XRP. What's the other one that's with that? Or
XLM.
XLM? Yes.
Yeah.
The one that Glenn. So
So we talked about
Oh,
that.
he likes XRP.
yeah.
XRP.
But
is
he
another
also
one
likes
that can,
XLM too.
He likes XLM.
XRP cannot be mined either.
No, XRP cannot be mined because it's already all been mined.
Okay.
And
So now it's just exchanged.
well, it was never mined. The company created all of it, and this is what I don't like about that coin. They're holding it all. They can manipulate the price by dumping it on the market.
Mm-hmm.
They've got it all.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm not a big XRP fan. I don't understand a lot about it. I know that it's been total shit for 8 years, and that's all I know about it.
Right.
It's like it's probably I bet it's at $2.75 today. I don't know. I'm just
I'd-
guessing.
Yeah, this is all new to
Yeah.
me, and I'm learning as I go.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm waiting for my miners to come in.
I'm waiting. This is what I'm waiting for. I want to watch how you guys do this,
Yeah.
and then I want to see what I want to do.
Right.
Because I'm interested.
Well, like I said, it's just
But-
it's fascinating. I just saw a little TikTok clip show up on, my Facebook feed or something. I'm like, what is that cool?
Well,
gadget,
see, you're
you
bringing.
know?
It's an interesting combination between us and you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You have the technical knowledge, and we know about the space.
Well,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
So,
But yet I've got 3 of them in there that aren't running yet, and I've had them for a week. So
however,
I wouldn't say too much.
You
about
haven't
my
won
technical
yet? I
question.
can't
but-
believe it.
you're still undeterred.
All yours
No,
are running, right, Christian?
I'd just be
They
sitting
haven't
there
come in
pissed
yet.
off,
Oh,
like
okay,
trying
okay.
to find a Chinaman.
That's why I asked
to
him.
talk
Those
to.
things are selling like hotcakes, man. When you look on Amazon, the one that I ordered 9 of them, they've sold thousands of them in the last month.
What are they going for?
Like $35.
27? The ones I bought
Right.
were 27, but yeah. But the ones I bought this morning on that link you sent me last night,
Yep.
that was so weird. Once I got on Microsoft Edge, I completed the order.
Well, what happened in my case was that I went through to order all the stuff that I had set in my cart, and then the order went through. And I'm like, okay, well, cool. And then I looked at the order, and I'm like, wait a minute. I had like 6 items in my cart. Why the hell did it only buy 1 and ship 1? Well, what the? So I got back on there, ordered the remaining 5, went to hit proceed, and it just froze up. And I got a text message from my credit card company that says, if you approve this transaction, type yes. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I get
yes.
that all the time. Yeah.
And then it said, okay, now try to buy it again. And I hit buy again, and it went right through. So I'm like, that's weird.
Well, that's not, especially with anything crypto related and credit
I
cards.
wonder if it
you're
was
gonna
a
get-
safety mechanism.
It is from the bank. to
It all
protect your
depends
ass.
on what it is that, and in particular, this site, it's crypto stuff. So yeah, I imagine they're on red alert, whoops, we can't allow purchase there unless it's actually the guy that owns the card,
Sorry, Stu. I'm spitting all over your shit.
That didn't come out right.
Yeah.
All right.
No, that didn't come out right.
Okay. But, so yeah, anyways, it's a US based company, bitcoinmerch.com. So, and, I expect some kind of endorsement deal, and, the guy, it was funny because I was watching, I did some reviews, videos and looking at those, and, guys like, make sure when you set this up that you put in your wallet address, because the default wallet address belongs to Bitcoin Merch.
Oh God.
Like, if you want to make them a lot of money, then by all means, don't change your wallet address.
Is that when you first set it up, you have to have that wallet address
You do.
ready?
You do. So what I do is I set it up on my phone. So the easiest way is to set it up through your phone. Okay. And what I did was I sent the wallet address to my phone, and then I just copied it and then pasted it in the browser, because the wallet address is
Yeah.
50 characters.
So you put Electrum on your phone?
No,
Oh.
I didn't put any of it on my phone.
Oh, okay.
I just set the miner up on my phone. That's the easiest way to do it.
So with me, being that my Bitcoin is in IRA, I do have a Coinbase account, but I don't know that I don't have there's nothing. They hold it
right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got, all I do is just watch.
They'd be glad to
You
keep
could
holding it for
still
you.
get involved in mining.
Yeah, I
Separate
could.
from
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
And I probably will buy a few, but I'm not going to go nuts and buy like 12 or 16. At least I say that at the moment, but then I might buy a few and then go, these are kind of
Well,
cool.
that-
I think
so-
I might buy.
When I first saw the thing, I'm like, well, what the nerd miner? What that is? Gold Nugget nerd miner. Go on Amazon. I'm like, that thing's only $35. Hell,
Yeah.
I'll take 3 of those.
Yeah.
I'm about to go ape shit. Y'all gonna be tripping over miners when you come over. When you come
But,
over to visit.
Juke came with a great idea, so I bought that acrylic display case to put them in, and I'm drilling holes in it and putting fans in it. And she's like, "You could sell those." I'm like,
Oh God. Fucking
Interesting.
craft market.
You think they're gonna get that hot? Really?
I think with 9 of them running at one time, I think it's going to generate.
She wants you to
Well,
sell
I got
actual
16
plastic
coming.
case.
build the cases, put the fans in them, and sell them.
Oh, that's short money.
well,
You
make me
said
a
you
And
got a
not to
little
mention, I can
fucking
already
little workshop going
Well,
on.
I can tell you right now, just putting the fans in there, and they're like 80 millimeter fans. I had to buy a hole saw, so I've got to drill that hole. Then I've got to drill 4 holes
Yeah.
for the fan itself, So it's a lot of work. It's probably going to take me a couple hours just to modify this case and get it to working.
So how much are the materials?
The case is like $26, and The fans were like $10.
Okay.
So,
So 36 plus your time in it. So now we're
Yeah.
up to $66.
Yeah.
And then you got to figure out how to advertise it and
Yeah.
sell it. And
Mm.
Yeah.
Sounds like Shark Tank material to me.
I think
Hey, Sharks, how
I
would
think-
you like to become a.
I think Judamus is missing the greater point in this exercise, which is making money off the
Yeah,
fucking
off the miners.
coins.
Yeah.
I didn't like, you know, you were talking about, I don't want a bunch of damn little pocket miners just laying on
Yeah.
a table somewhere, you know. I wanted a nice display case, you know, and maybe put some LED lights in
So
there.
where I'm at,
I
with
think
this-
that's adorable. That's cool.
where I'm at with this whole thing is, I want to figure
Adorbs.
out. I don't necessarily want to mine Bitcoin because I don't want to sit there and never have it happen. I want to mine stuff that will actually produce coins.
Yeah.
And see what could be made off of it versus what it would cost to invest in a mining rig.
Sure.
And
sure.
maybe it would make sense. I don't know.
And again, this is why I was talking to you last night, because I'm like, okay, what else can be mined out there? You know,
Yeah.
What, you know, are there any such thing as a penny stock version of a crypto?
Oh, bro, there's
obviously-
they're everywhere.
There's thousands of them.
Yeah.
And then when the Monero thing came up, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is not ASIC based. This is very interesting. here.
Yeah, when I told you about
untraceable.
when I told you about Monero,
Yeah.
you were like, "Well, I understand this."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monero Especial?
Monero Modelo.
Yeah. Negra Monero? Yeah. Yeah. Like Negra Modelo.
Negro Monero.
Yeah.
So yeah, I understood, you know, the concept behind that, and just the fact that they're not using ASIC makes it untraceable. You
Yeah.
know?
It
So
is untraceable.
And they're mineable.
they're mineable.
Yeah, you can mine Monero. Yeah.
And there's miners for that.
Yeah.
I didn't see any, and I haven't looked yet, really. But I
There's-
didn't come across any.
I mean, there's got to be because it's being mined. I mean,
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
But I saw, you know, some of the craziest stuff, you know, just browsing, you know, YouTube. And this guy, I told DP the story. This guy steps up to this, you know, basically a one of those cargo trailers, shipping containers, you know, that you can buy. And it's got this giant set of fans on one end of it, and then these giant intakes on the other. And he's like, okay, turn the microphone down on the camera. We're going inside. And he opens the door, and he's got just tons of these miners just screaming, man. And, you know, he said, yeah, our power bill is like over $1,000 a month. I'm like, he said, but he says, I make enough. Now he's doing pool mining. So he's not doing solo mining at all.
Okay. Yeah.
So he's doing pool mining. So the difference is we're doing what's called a solo lottery. If you hit a block, it's yours, 100% yours, nobody else's. If you do pool mining, you're buying bits of that block, mining bits of that block.
Which that seems a little more. I don't know that would be
It's-
something I'd be kind of interested in.
Well, the
Just a
little
reality,
You
bit,
don't
little
have
bit more
to hit the
high
whole block.
probability.
yeah,
Yes,
your
exactly.
your
A little
odds,
bit more high probability of.
But
your
how much-
odds decrease quite a bit. But again, if you hit a block, now you have to share it with everybody who
Yeah, and-
helped to break
Yeah, I
that.
saw a
And-
video of a guy today that was doing the pool, and he said he mines about $200 a day in Bitcoin. And
But again,
and
what's-
that
what's-
is great. I would love to mine $200 a day of anything.
but
what's
his
he
rig
got?
was like $25,000.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. man.
Well,
I was like,
and
it's
how much is his power bill? How much is he paying?
He's got this inflatable room. It's really weird looking.
Holy fuck.
It looks like an inflatable room, and he's got the fans on the outside, and on
Mm-hmm.
the inside he's got these pre-built shelves. I don't know if I see it again. I'll send you the link to it. I saw it on YouTube.
an inflatable room.
It looked like an inflatable room.
Dude, you go on Amazon. They have a blow up nightclub.
Shit
Yeah, I mean,
reminds me of fucking the ET when they had him in there. You remember that shit? God, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, they have a
That was.
blow up nightclub that you can buy. It's all black,
Jesus Christ.
but it's huge. It's huge. It's bigger. It's bigger than the studio, and they showed the guy. He set it up and he put the fans on it. And it blew it up into basically a building, and he had this huge party in there that night. You know, and lights and you know it was a fucking nightclub. I mean, you know,
Yeah, this inflatable mining rig he had was half the size of this room,
all right.
and he had a shit ton of fans in there, man.
Yeah.
and it was loud for such a small thing.
Well, I've seen other, desktop miners, where the guys are like, okay, if you choose to go this route, you really should be living in a house with solar panels. He says because you want to run it at full tilt in the daytime, and then you want to set it to eco mode at night because it does draw that much power. You know, I don't want to be there. I don't want that. That's not what I'm. Everything that Christian and I are buying are actually USB powered.
Okay.
So
I'll probably buy a few of them.
yeah.
What the hell?
So then you get into and this is another part of what I'm learning now is what they call the hash rate.
Quick question. I'm sorry. Is there how many people are in on this pool? If you're doing pool mining, is there
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
either.
I think it's just whoever's contributing to this block, this one block,
okay? So
however many miners are working on that one block, they all get a cut of that.
okay.
I gotta just quickly, and we're gonna get right back on crypto.
Mhm.
Ricky Wasaki just shot a 13 down,
Mm.
1102 rated round.
The Saki bomb.
Macbeth birdied 18, so Ricky and Paul tied for the lead going into Saturday.
Nice.
Jesus, dude.
That is so fucking badass.
But you do realize it goes to Sunday now, so Saturday is not the big day.
Yeah, tomorrow's day 3.
You're right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that the spectator day
Moving
is what?
day.
What is
Yeah, I've watched every
Okay.
fucking bit of it.
what is spectator day now? Monday?
Monday, yeah.
Oh God, man.
Good Lord, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry for the diversion, guys.
Yeah, we're talking about the United States Disc Golf
All right.
World Championships.
Or you know what you do is you just do what we did a few years back. Just go when they're done playing that day. Like when the lead card goes through hole, say 4 or 5, you can jump right over there and start playing. And they're all watching that lead card, and you can.
Yeah, we
And
did
then when
that.
they're done, you can jump on. Hell, when they're done, period. When the lead card is done, you can jump on any hole you want to, pretty much. And nobody says anything.
No,
Hell, we were out there, damn,
we did that.
hammering beers and
We did.
yeah.
Could I get
And
You
all
don't
your beers?
say.
Speaking of hammering beers, sure you can.
I got one inside for you. I just don't have it out here.
Oh,
I'll trade you back. I got a tranny inside for you.
oh man,
A
a
what?
tranny for a natty,
I got a tranny for you.
a tranny for a natty.
Yeah.
Guys, we're sitting at about 30 minutes on part 2 of our conversation right now. So you want to wrap this up here?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
So we're going to call it a day. You guys have a good weekend. Goat Club is out. Drive careful.
Yeah.
And please like and subscribe. Thanks.